Hey Lou, I got a question for you. I'm thinking of replacing my windows with energy efficient windows. Is it worth it? How many years does it take to recoup my costs on that?
Well, Steve, if your daughter has to wear that coat inside the house because those windows are drafty, then you definitely need to replace them. But I can't give you just a magic number as to how many years it'll take to recoup your costs because, yes, you will lower your energy bills and you will save money by installing new energy efficient windows. But you're also adding real value to your home, something that's tangible. So when you're thinking about this project, you have to put those two things together and you will realize that it's definitely worth the investment. Here's an email from Karen. We have a scratched Corian counter that we attempted to buff out. It's now dull. We've tried the polish with no help. I'd like to call a service, but they said it'll be $500 and my husband thinks that they'll never be able to bring the shine back. Any suggestions? All right, Karen, you tell your husband he's right. I know he probably doesn't hear that much, but they're not going to get the shine back because you are. In a past life, I used to be a Corian certified installer and fabricator, and these are the steps to bring that shine back. You're going to need a palm sander or a random orbit sander with some emery paper. This paper is very finely grit. It's black in texture. You're going to look for something 250, 300, and you're going to sand the whole thing. Take everything off, start sanding. Get a nice consistent finish, then grab a bunch of Scotch-Brite pads. Put your sander right on top of the pad like this and work it back and forth. Spray with a little water until you get to the white Scotch-Brite pad. This is the finest. Go back and forth with a little water, and with a little bit of time, the shine will come back. Remember, Corian, what you see on the surface is consistent all the way through. So if you sand it consistently, you'll get a consistent finish. Here's an email from Debbie. I recently purchased a townhouse from a family who had pets and have found lots of pet hair in the air ducts as well as numerous other hidden places. I vacuumed the ducts to the best of my ability but wonder if I should have them cleaned professionally. Well, Debbie, you should definitely get those ducts cleaned with all that pet hair. And as a rule, I've always given the advice to people that you should have ductwork cleaned every 5 to 7 years. It really is money well spent. But you have to be careful about who you hire. Now, many times, duct cleaners are HVAC professionals, so they know the ins and outs of ductwork. But you're looking for someone that not only uses a high-powered vacuum, but uses an air whip, sort of like Medusa, you know, with the snakes in her hair. They put that in and out to loosen up all the debris and then use the high-powered suction to get rid of everything inside that ductwork, including the pet hair. You'll be breathing easy.